Panning heads are no new technology and can add a new dimension to static scenes. Small action cameras with their time-lapse features have given panning heads a new lease of life, although very few are as versatile as this unit from BlackBolt, the BA20 O-Bolt. Motionless action camera clips can become dull and repetitive, especially when it comes to time-lapse video. Static shots are sometimes not enough to express what's being seen. Enter the BlackBolt O-Bolt. The O-Bolt mini panning head adds various degrees of movements to your shots. Incorporating 3-speed settings as well as various movement controls, the O-Bolt looks like one of the most versatile panning heads currently available. Supplied in a neat, cube-shaped outer box, the package includes a user guide, a micro USB to USB charging cable, and the BlackBolt panning head itself. Primarily plastic in construction, sporting a matte black overall finish providing a sleek and professional look, the O-Bolt is relatively lightweight and carries a premium feel, certainly more premium than any of the units I've tested in the past. The unit is constructed of two separate parts, the larger bottom section incorporating the super smooth 3.6 volt two-phase stepping motor mechanism which drives the rotating panning head. The panning head itself, complete with a rubberized finish for gripping onto the attached camera and a standard metal 1/4-inch tripod bolt, incorporates a hinge on one side with a fixing thumbscrew pin on the opposite end. Unscrewing the fixing pin releases the top mount, under which is a thumbscrew for rotating the 1/4-inch bolt and attaching a camera. The mounting plate rotates back down into place while the fixing pin screws into a metal thread, keeping the entire structure securely in place. Beneath the panning head are various markings at each 90-degree angle, as well as the three main unit controls, a power switch with a status LED just beneath, a panning mode switch, and a speed control switch. On the opposite side, hidden under a rubber flap, sits a micro USB port used for charging the built-in battery. Talking of the battery, following a 2-hour full charge, users can look forward to around 180 minutes of continuous usage, although that's obviously dependent upon the conditions and mode of use. Finally, beneath the unit, in the center of another rubberized finish for added grip, sits a metal 1/4-inch thread for attaching the panning head directly to a tripod of choice. Extremely compact and light in design, the BA20 can easily be carried in a camera bag or alongside your action camera gear. It certainly carries a professional look, but the proof lays in how it performs. Attaching a camera, we're using a GoPro as an example here, is as simple as loosening the fixing pin in order to release the top plate. The camera attached to a tripod mount is secured into place, after which the top plate falls back into position and is locked down by retightening the fixing pin. Simple. Thanks to the tripod thread beneath the device, attaching to a tripod is just as easy. With the internal battery charged, users are now ready to shoot. Sliding the power switch to either side switches the unit on and selects the pan direction. Slide the switch to the right and the unit pans to the right. And vice versa. Placing the switch into the middle stops the pan movement and switches the unit off. The BA20 provides 3 different panning options, each selectable with the mode switch. Sliding the switch to the left activates a continuous pan. Place the switch in the middle to activate a pendulum type motion. The panning head will rotate back and forward over a 120-degree angle. The final mode activates a 360-degree rotation but stops the panning head at each 90-degree point for a set duration of either 25 or 40 seconds depending upon the speed setting, 25 seconds when set on the fast speed and 40 seconds on the normal speed. Talking of speed, the third slider switch adjusts the panning speed itself. On the fast setting, the panning head will perform a full rotation in 25 seconds. The normal speed will take 40 seconds, and the time-lapse setting will reduce the panning head right down to 60 minutes for a full 360-degree rotation, perfect for creating super smooth time-lapse video. Of course, the versatility comes in mixing the settings together depending upon the shooting scenario. As an example, with the speed set to fast and the mode set to swing, the panning head will take 13 seconds to move the 120 degrees one way and 13 seconds to move back the other way. The same setting in time-lapse speed would take 20 minutes either way. All in all, it makes for one of the most versatile panning heads out there and works wonderfully well. Irrespective of chosen mode, the panning rotation is incredibly smooth throughout, meaning the video produced is equally as smooth, providing professional results. Note that the unit is not completely silent, so if audio is a concern, you'll need a separate audio recorder. Nevertheless, removing the GoPro from the equation, the BlackBolt O-Bolt works equally as well with smartphones, as well as some small DSLRs, albeit with small and light pancake lenses. With the BlackBolt BA20 mini panning head, users get 3 motion modes: left and right rotation, a pendulum mode, and a stop and go mode. That's in addition to the fast, normal, and time-lapse speed settings. Experimenting with the modes and settings provides users the ability to achieve the best camera movement, resulting in the best video capture for each shooting scenario. And when it comes to camera movement, the BA20 certainly continues to impress. Throughout testing, the panning movement continued to remain super smooth, whether holding a small action camera or through to larger units. The versatility in modes, as well as the high-quality 2-phase stepper motor mechanism hidden within, wrapped up in an extremely compact and light design, work in tandem to create a fantastic mini panning head, helping users produce professional-level steady footage. It's not the cheapest panner out there, but it's certainly one of the most versatile I've seen and comes highly recommended.